Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of FY where you get to meet your favorite personalities and hear about their stories, their challenges, their traumas, their struggles, their successes, and their triumphs as well. So today is a very special guest. He's an award winning actor. He's worked on theatre, TV, and on film. He's also done very versatile roles, risk-taking roles, I might add. But recently, I found out that he has been on many missions on migration. He's worked with the UN. He's very, very vocal about the environment and amongst other issues. So he's also very friendly. He's very good looking and he has a great sense of humor. So let me welcome the very handsome and the very talented Ali Rahman Khan.
Hello, hello.
Sahi tha?
Thank you. That's a very nice
Yeah.
introduction. I liked it. Thank
All
you.
right. But it's true also, right? So Ali.
Feels weird when you hear it, when
I know.
when you listen to so many tarifas, you just like.
No, it's a. I keep telling my
sink
guests it's
back
a
into your seat.
Pakistani. It's a Pakistani trait. We just, we can't take our own. We're very modest in our
Oh, are we?
culture.
I mean, I know for some people who absolutely love it.
बस सही है.
Names not to be shared.
सही है. But I know that I get uncomfortable.
I
as well.
absolutely get
You know.
uncomfortable. Huh?
And that's the humility and that's the beauty of some
Yeah,
people.
sometimes
Yeah.
I'm just like.
नहीं यार कुछ नहीं किया है अभी
हाँ
तक.
लोग कहते हैं ना कि some people I always talk about what have I accomplished in life, and I always feel like I really haven't accomplished anything in life, but when you hear people say it and I'm like यार exaggerate कर रहे हैं, मतलब कि are they really saying this, do they really mean it? So I always have this
Yeah.
I can't listen to tarife of my own tarife.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it feels nice, I'm sure, but I also feel like why is it feel so fake for me? Like, I mean, I don't know.
No,
I feel like
that's very normal.
I feel like I still have a lot to contribute and a lot to achieve in life.
That's it.
And I think that until that is achieved, maybe I'll never be satisfied as a person, as an entertainer, as an actor, as a, I don't know, human.
Great. That's
So there's
another.
so many achievements I have to make in life.
That's another thing I'm going to add to the list now.
Yeah.
Humility.
Humility.
Yeah,
Okay.
very important. So, Ali, the way we do this is we start with from the very beginning. I'm sure I don't know how many podcasts you've gone on, but it's very important for us to hear the journey. So, just to get to know you a little bit, you're a Pathan boy, yeah?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
born in Pakistan?
Yes, born in Pakistan, in Islamabad,
Okay.
and born and bred here. And then moved to the UAE. My father was in the foreign service there, the embassy, and then spent some time there. Came back. Then I was here.
So, you have siblings?
I have a younger brother. Yes.
So, you have your two brothers?
Yes, two
Okay.
brothers.
And your father was in the diplomatic service?
He was in the Ministry of Labour and my overseas Pakistanis, and he was in the embassy as the labour attaché. So he's not in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but like in the government.
Okay,
yeah,
got
yeah.
it. Did you go to school in Pakistan?
I did. Of course, I went to school in Pakistan.
नहीं
and
मुझे नहीं पता ना वो UAE भी तो गए हो ना तुम.
मैं UAE पे भी था, but
हाँ.
I went to primarily I was doing my O levels
हाँ.
equivalent, and then when I came back to Pakistan, I was the class equivalent of my the grade I was
Yeah.
in. I had just started over there, and when I came back here, तो यहाँ थोड़ा I think यहाँ ज़्यादा 3 साल का होता है या something.
फर्क होता है हाँ.
So I was in my last year of it. So I
Yeah.
had to catch up in 7 months, a
Oh,
2-year
wow.
course.
Hmm.
But I did it. I was apparently very smart at that time. Although I think later in life I became a little more casual with my studies. But I think initially I was quite smart.
Okay.
So
So
I wish those days would come
what
back.
were you like? बचपन में किस किस्म के लड़के शैतान थे या बहुत
शैतान नहीं था.
नहीं थे?
नहीं. मैं actually I was very shy, a very shy kid.
अच्छा.
A very shy but I would like to be a shaitan, but I think I was just very shy. I was quiet. I would get really uncomfortable around large crowds of people or a lot of people, and if my parents would ask me to go and take a photo or you do something, I would always get very shy and I would not have a lot to say to people. I would just sit quiet but I was very sporty. I love my friends and I think if in another life I wasn't an actor, I would definitely be an athlete. I love playing sports and I
ये
would
मैं देख
always
रही हूँ,
love
ये
playing.
चोट तो मैं लगी हुई है, ये
हाँ ये भी वॉलीबॉल खेली थी तो
वाह,
डाइव मार के तो so I love playing.
बारिश के अंदर
बारिश नहीं हो रही थी, गर्मी बहुत सारी थी.
गर्मी
हाँ,
थी ना,
it's
humidity.
quite hot. But yeah, I love playing sports. Like that's
Really?
something that I don't particularly love. Like for instance, कोई कहता है ना मुझे कि आप कार्डियो करो 25 मिनट भाग जाओ. I cannot do that. But अगर मुझे कोई कहे 4 घंटे के लिए खेलते रहो, I can just keep on playing. I love the competitive streak of it. I love like being the best at it. I want to be the best at it. I don't know if I am the best at any sport, but I definitely have
team
that.
sports.
I love team sports and I love being competitive and I love being really good at something.
So what do you like playing besides volleyball?
I like cricket.
Okay.
I used to play a lot of basketball back in the day.
Okay.
Volleyball was definitely a major part of my life. And used to play a lot of snooker.
Okay.
Anything I could just get my hands on. I mean, like everything that we could play at that time. So cricket was definitely majority of it. Volleyball, basketball, snooker when we grew up. Table tennis I started later. Badminton.
Nice.
I tennis for a while. फिर tennis छोड़ दी काफी अरसे के लिए. I mean that's quite regrettable. I regret doing that, but
That's
and
a
I
sport
went and
you
I
can-
was going to get it. I got into squash for a bit. फिर वो I think as growing up as teenagers, when you start like hanging out and chilling with your friends and start going to cafes and like your life changes when you're not surrounded by sportsmen.
Right.
I think who you hang out with and the friends and the company that you keep really define how you end up later on in life and the social circles or the activities that you start doing. So I didn't have a lot of friends who played a lot of sports then, and so I would hang out with them constantly. So then in school and college we would definitely play a lot of volleyball because I was surrounded by a lot of volleyball players and I would love to be a part of some sports or something. But yeah, I think tennis and squash really like there was an acquired taste at that time. कोई था ही नहीं खेलने वाला साथ में.
That's true.
I had to go Islamabad club जाना पड़ता था खेलने के लिए और वो बहुत कम हो गया था. तो yeah, those were club sports.
Right.
Which didn't really.
Not only that, I think tennis ऐसा sport है कि आप सारी जिंदगी खेल सकते हैं.
हाँ, you get racket sports are like अगर आप एक racket sport खेल लो तो then you can start you get back into it. But of course उसमें stamina का है कि the older you get then the stamina decreases. I still feel like I have quite a bit of stamina, but of course it's not as what it was when I was in my teens. Yeah.
फिर मैंने ये भी सुना था कि आप बाहर भी पढ़ने गए थे.
मैं बाहर नहीं पढ़ने गया था. I was here very much so. I was doing my London University का course from Pakistan.
अच्छा, okay.
हाँ, so I did like my external course in London University, LSE का जो था.
And in economics?
It was business and information systems. So at that time I think it was a new thing, IT. I was very good at computers and I was very good at
Right.
and I thought that out of economics तो बिल्कुल मेरे सर पे चढ़ता ही नहीं था. I just had no idea how and what. Business थोड़ा बहुत समझ लेता था मैं. तो information technology was something I was really like interested in and I really wanted to do. Even though like since the beginning of everything, all I've wanted to be is an actor.
Really?
Yeah, that is the only
What,
career that
बचपन से?
this is the only career that I've ever wanted to have. So me adjusting myself to अब वो होता है ना कि माँ बाप कहते हैं कि कुछ पढ़ लिख के बन जाओ. तो मैंने एक्टर बनना था. तो उस टाइम पे मतलब कि there was nothing, there was industry इतनी नहीं थी, लॉलीवुड था और वो
फिल्म एक्टर बनना था.
फिल्म एक्टर बनना था.
Really?
तो and of
Who
course
is your like a hero for you?
Christopher Reeve.
Okay,
Because
I
I used
remember
to-
him, Superman. He was my
Yeah,
favorite.
Yeah, he was mine
People
too.
don't remember him. I
Yeah,
do.
Christopher Reeve, Superman was like I've
Yeah.
always wanted to be Superman.
Really?
Yeah, and
उसने उसके साथ फिल्में उसके बाद उसने की भी नहीं ज़्यादा.
नहीं वो उसके बाद उसको इंजरी हो गई थी ना, उसको पैरालाइज हो गया था वो बेचारा.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
तो but he was one of my favorites and Arnold Schwarzenegger because उसकी फिल्में बड़ी जबरदस्त थी. I was never a big Stallone fan, but I was a very big Al Pacino, De Niro.
अच्छा, okay.
and a big Amitabh Bachchan fan because my mom was a big fan of Amitabh Bachchan, so I was a big Amitabh Bachchan fan as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then how इस तरह से you broke, you were living abroad, उसके बाद तुम चले गए थे यहाँ से. Am I right? You left Pakistan.
I left, yeah. We went to Dubai, then we came back, and then we were here. Then I spent my college days here, and then uske baad I was here for a while. I started working with the UN. मैंने बीच में I've done quite a lot of odd jobs.
I know,
I've worked
yeah.
really hard into,
Yeah.
because I always thought कि किसी ना किसी तरीके से मैं बस कोई actor बन जाऊँ. So I started theatre.
Right.
जब इस्लामाबाद में थिएटर शुरू हुआ था तो I was absolutely mesmerized. I think Phantom of the Opera was the first play that I saw live.
Shah Sharabil.
Shah Sharabil had come to
Yeah,
town.
yeah.
And he came with a bang, and we had heard about this, theater thing happening, and I had never known theater before it. So the first time I went to watch it, I was just like, what is this? And I saw my own friends, one of my very close friends, she was the Sri Lankan ambassador's daughter at that time. She was an excellent actress. I had no idea she had this. She was also a very shy girl,
Right.
very but then she was on stage being this person, and I was just like, what is going on? And so from there, I knew that this is my way in, and I wanted to do this.
Right.
But I was super shy. I still to this day have stage fright. And then the predicament in my head was like, growing up, I was like, yeah, मुझे इतना stage fright है, मुझे लोगों के सामने बोलने से, how am I going to do this? Memorize lines, and what if I mess up, and like I don't know how I'm going to be an actor, but I really want to be an actor. So everything I always did was like, actor बन जाऊँ मैं किसी तरीके से, बस acting कर लूँ. So then जब theatre came,
Was it a secret? बताया था माँ बाप को?
yeah, everyone knew.
They knew.
But वो of course वो होता है ना, वो बच्चे
Yeah,
have pipe
शौक है,
dreams.
शौक है.
कुछ लोग कहते हैं एस्ट्रोनॉट, कुछ लोग कहते हैं फायर फाइटर, कोई मैं एक्टर. So I was like, अच्छा एक्टर, ठीक है.
बहुत कम बच्चे कहते हैं एक्टर.
हाँ, I was always like, this has been one constant in my life, is I've
Wonderful.
always wanted to be an actor, and that's it.
But it happened.
Yeah, I mean,
How did it happen?
I think I've been manifesting it.
Yeah.
I actually used to pray to God, like मैं अल्लाह से दुआएं करता था कि because every time I would pray, like I would be like, बस मुझे actor बना दें, like मुझे let me do what I love,
Wow.
And I think I've just been consistently believing in the fact that one day I'll become an actor. I just followed. It's not that you think it and you become it. You have to when you think it, you want to do it, So you work really hard into achieving it, into making sure that you're surrounded by people who do the same thing, or you're in places that are connected to some sort of whatever
That's
you
the
want to do in life.
manifestation.
And
It's
that's how
your spirit and your energy goes out, and then it just gets it.
Yeah.
Because that's how you're obsessed with it.
Yeah, that's how you create.
Yeah.
And that's how you also I think that's the kind of people that you hang out with or you interact with.
So who did you start hanging out with?
I started doing, like, for instance, we had I honestly, even in college, I wanted to be an actor, and I just didn't have the confidence in me. I'm a big
Shy.
introvert. I still feel that people now meet me and they're like, you an introvert? But I still
I'm telling you.
I'm a big
I don't think
introvert.
you're an introvert, right?
I'm
don't
a
think he's an
huge
introvert
introvert.
at all.
I'm the
Maybe
biggest
you're
introvert.
mistaken.
I love being at home, and I love watching my cartoons and my
Cartoons.
I love cartoons.
Abhi bhi.
मैं पूरा दिन देखता हूँ.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
cartoons you watch?
I watch an animated series. I watch Batman. I watch my Batman and Supermans, and I still
Really?
watch all of my Justice Leagues. And I watch, I mean, Marvel तो खैर बहुत बाद में आया, but I've been a very big. I watch anything animated.
No, we only had Popeye
Anything
the
science
film.
fiction. Science fiction is a huge part of my life. I
Oh.
love science fiction.
Oh, and which movie do you like? Science fiction.
So many. I mean, the first real science fiction film I saw was a Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh, okay.
It was a Spielberg film.
Right.
Fantastic film.
Yeah.
Blew me away, So I'm like a big science fiction buff. Like anything
Marvel
science, Star
heroes.
Trek,
Superman.
Star Wars, everything, you name it, and that was me. So
interesting.
I've always lived in fantasy,
Yeah, I know, I
so
can
my
see
life has
that.
always been like, bas ye hai. And everything I've done has always been like, inspiration has come from that, and it revolves around my fantasy world.
Wow.
So I'm a big introvert that way, but like, there was a school प्ले कोई हो रहा था या एक प्ले हो रहा था, बड़े कॉलेजेस आए हुए थे इस्लामाबाद में, एंड देयर वर लाइक अ लॉट ऑफ कॉलेजेस दैट केम फ्रॉम all around, from India. There were 3-4 colleges from
Acha.
there, and regional colleges आए हुए थे, and there was like a theatre competition or something like
Right.
that. तो हमारे school, we were also, some of my friends were like, we have a drama society, and I'm like, we don't have a drama society, like we just created a drama society, like 4 people in it,
I'm in it.
and I'm like, I'm also, I can, he's like, we're creating a political satire, and I'm like, acha, so what can you do? And I was just like, I can do Musharraf, you know, and I started doing Musharraf, and they're like, you're hired. And then I did Musharraf, and for the first time I was on stage and as Musharraf, and people went crazy because I did such a good satire.
You
on
mimicked him.
Musharraf.
You mimicked
Yeah, I
him.
mimicked Musharraf at that time.
And he was in
And
power at that.
He was in power at that time.
Acha.
And but I did such a good job, and they gave me a little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Then I did like a poetry society, and then uspe I did like a small play, and then Sharabil saw me in that play.
Acha.
He was the judge.
Acha.
And then he came up to me and he's like, you know, I'm holding auditions for Moulin Rouge. Love for you to come in.
Did you do Moulin
I did. That was my
Wow.
first play.
Wow.
So then for me, you know, all of us were like, oh my God, Sharabil has asked you. What did he say? You know, and then I was like, you know, he asked me to come and audition. I was not going to go audition. Then a friend of mine, Sana, I will not forget her. You know, she's like, you know what, you have to go audition. I'm like, I'm not going to go audition. I can't. I don't have it in me. You know, like audition in front of people, pagal ho gaye ho. And then they're like, no. So she's like, I'll take you. I'll audition with you. Even though she wasn't an actor or anything, she's like, I'll audition
Sweet.
with you, but you
So
have to go
sweet.
audition.
Yeah.
I auditioned and he gave me a choice. He's like, these 3 characters, which one do you want to do? So
Which one did you do?
I did the Duke.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's like, no, why not the hero? And I'm like, I don't know. I just don't
Not
find,
excited. Huh.
you know. And that's where it started. Then I, of course, started doing a lot of theatre. And then theatre has given me a lot of confidence. I feel like anyone who lacks confidence in life must do theatre.
I think theatre is the most difficult because it's live.
Yeah.
ये नहीं होता कि इसमें retake हो रही है.
Nahin, it's,
Ek hi
but
take.
it teaches you so much, you know,
Yeah.
it teaches you discipline.
Yeah.
And Sharabil used to say this to us, you know, theatre will teach you a lot of things in life. And we didn't really understand it when he used to say this. But now that, you know, so many years have gone by, and I look at myself and I see myself speaking on a podcast with you, you know, talking about life.
I did theatre, that's why.
So I feel like all of this was
Yeah.
theatre. Like initially, theatre taught me to do all of this. You know, I couldn't speak at all in public, but being in front of 600-700 people every day, and just being a completely different person, and it teaches you so much. Teaches you discipline.
Energy भी तो ज़्यादा मिलती है ना. It's like recording a song in a studio and then singing in front of 60,000 people.
Bilkul. But it also teaches you about failure, you know. There are times when ek din you're doing it and you're getting laughs and applause and everything, and the next day it's silent.
But that's
Full
also,
theatre,
वो तो
silent.
audience भी बुरा होता है.
So
कभी वो
that's
कहते हैं,
failure.
good audience
that's your
today,
first
bad
real
audience.
stress with failure. That, oh my God, am I failing at what I'm doing right now? You know,
yeah.
is this happening? Am I a failure? What, am I a bad actor? And you really start working on yourself. So and you have to accept it. Like, I'm not doing anything different. This is it. So some days you win, some days you fail.
Yeah.
And that's how it teaches you. That's just a part of life. So I think theatre, you don't really. It's not very obvious, but I think in retrospect, when you start thinking about small subtle signs here and there, you really realize that it really has molded me into this really. If I have any confidence at all, if I have any sort of aura about me, I think it's all I've learned it all with theatre and being surrounded by people who are passionate about what they do. I can't say that I'm the most studious person, or I'm very I have a lot of intellect when it comes to certain topics or anything, because I was never interested in that stuff. I think that just came later on in life, just being curious and how does this work, how does that work. But I think initially I was just all about it was very one track mind. I have to be an actor, but that's it. Economics मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रही. Mathematics मुझे physics पसंद थी. मुझे practical चीजें पसंद है. But that was it.
Okay. And what about your first crush? Was it in school, college?
Well, I think I've had crushes since
Many
I was,
crushes.
I think since I was very little.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's nice. But no relationship? First relationship?
First relationship was when I was 16, 15 or 16, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. First real relationship.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
Great.
I know.
Great. Yeah.
First-
Wait, you know you're in love.
Yeah, and your teens.
When you're
Yeah.
young, you're just jazbati. I sometimes, like there are a lot of when we were growing up, there were a lot of people with like a lot of elder bhais and guys would be like, tum bewakoof ho sare. Young men are just stupid, and we in our world we're very smart. Like, guy, how are we so stupid? And these guys think
Yeah.
they're the smartest people on earth. But
Yeah.
in retrospect, now I feel like we were so dumb because we're so jazbati about things. Everything was just like
Yeah.
phada ho raha hai, oh, पहुंच जाओ, like बगैर सोचे समझे पहुंच जाओ, like दिलो जान अपने दोस्तों के लिए दे देंगे.
It's idealism, no? Because
Yeah,
when you're so innocent.
It's also sweet, because you
Yeah.
have, when you're young, is when you were full of ideas and
Yeah.
emotion, and you can really achieve
Yeah.
anything you want.
Yeah.
I think the more you start thinking about things is when you start really,
Right.
going on the back foot and your drive stops.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to have drive.
It is very good. I agree with you. And
That's what youth is all about, drive,
Yeah. That energy needs to just be channelized into the right way.
Yeah,
That's
and that's why you see so many successful YouTuber kids, who are doing so well because they're just driven. I feel like later on in your life, you find there's a lot to think
Responsibility
about.
आ जाती है ना. वो तो फिर आपकी शादी हो गई या माँ बाप का ख्याल रखना है या
Yeah.
कोई और रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी तो उससे उस वक्त आप फ्री होते हो
बिल्कुल.
तो थोड़ी सी जो फ्रीडम होती है फिर वो आप उसको हार्नेस कर रहे होते हो एंड यू आल्सो फील लाइक ओके आई एम young and free. It's like young and restless, and we were talking about this earlier as well. And it's good to hear the story that you're telling me. So okay, so then you did this for a while, and then you went away, lived in Austria, right?
Yeah. So
when did that happen? Which year did that?
That was in actually when I started my TV career. Right when I started my TV career.
Really?
Yeah, I moved right when I became famous. Like my second play had come in, and I was getting fame. Then I moved.
Why?
Because before that I was working with the UN.
Right.
I was working with IOM, and I was migration work and everything, and I really loved it. I really worked hard to be where I was. It's not like I was not dumb, but so I really worked at it. Just trying to get jobs, and like my father said, my father was always very realistic. He's like, look, do whatever you want. You want to be an actor, do it on the side, do it, but earn your own living. You have at that time there was no such. The media was not a really consistent job, and drama भी हमारे कुछ इतने अच्छे नहीं थे. But I remember हमारे group में सबसे पहला the first person to actually become famous and do a drama was Usman Khalid Butt.
Yeah.
He did that Ek Nai Cinderella. I think that was
This okay, so
that was Jio का एक ना एक.
अभी 10 साल हो गए इस चीज बात को.
I think ज़्यादा हो गए हैं. उस्मान ने हमसे पहले शुरू किया था. So I think Usman probably did that in 2012, 2011.
अच्छा.
Something.
अच्छा दोस्त है ना आपका.
हाँ, me and Usman are like we are our first play together. We've been together since Moulin Rouge.
I think he's an awesome guy. He's a good dancer also, by the way.
He's a great dancer. He's got a wicked sense of humor. He's very talented.
Yeah, he's very witty.
And what people don't really know about him is that he's a very exceptionally talented writer.
Yeah.
I think he writes really well. He's got a very witty sense of humor.
Yeah.
He's very witty. So I always tell him to write more because लिखारी इस मुल्क में कम है.
बहुत कम है. हाँ. और स्क्रीन प्लेस भी कम है. कम अच्छे स्क्रीन राइटर्स.
वो बड़े एक डिफरेंट सेंसिबिलिटी के साथ लिखता है. उसकी I think he's coming from a very different background, and the way he writes and he writes about things is very different, and there are not many people that write like that.
मैंने उसको बहुत मर्तबा कहा है पॉडकास्ट पे आने को, because he's a I always think I'm not going to say feminist, but he's got that women empowerment.
Oh, I
he's always standing
yes.
up for women's rights. stands up for a lot of rights, and he's a good actor, he's a good dancer, and I had a good experience working with
He's
him.
very vocal about.
ये बड़ी अच्छी बात है.
And बड़ी अच्छी बात है. He's got a huge Twitter
I
following.
like this Islamabad के लोग. इन इस्लामाबाद और पेशावर में बड़ा टैलेंट है.
बहुत टैलेंट है. पेशावर में तो बहुत टैलेंट
बहुत
है.
ज़्यादा है ना. मेरे ख्याल
पेशावर
में
में तो
टाइम
I
भी
think
ज़्यादा है ना इसलिए.
इस्लामाबाद में तो फिर भी नजर आया था. पेशावर के लोग आई थिंक बहुत ज़्यादा टैलेंटेड है. बट वो यही है कि सामने आना, you know, it's I don't know why it's harder for them to, you know, come forward.
Maybe it's because cultural norms allow.
But I think now with YouTube, a lot of people from Peshawar and from KP are, you know, coming forward and showing their talent. They're exceptionally talented people, very smart people.
Yeah.
I've come across some very smart people from KP, you know,
Right.
driven.
Okay. So you went away for खुद ही कमाओ जाके, तो चलो फिर आप चले गए ऑस्ट्रिया.
हाँ.
और फिर?
But then I spent for around 5 years there and was doing work. Acha, so when I went to Austria, like I remember like my first play or my first play became a hit. And at that time I was in transition between two organizations, and I was doing a little thing with the election commission of the European Union's election observation mission. So I was doing it, and that's when my play became, I think, a hit.
Which one?
It was not Diyar Dil. It was good one.
It's okay.
It was it was a play with Suhai and Yumna.
Okay. And then you left.
Yeah, and then
Yumna is working for so long.
Yumna's been working for that.
For that long.
Yeah, and she
had
I think done before me. She had also done a few things. And at that time, I remember at that time seeing her, and I'm like, my God, this woman, she is so talented.
और अभी जाके
I was blown away by her talent at that time. मैंने कहा यार, because she was, Irsa Ghazal was playing her mother, and those two really, you know, they were fire on screen. When I saw them, I was like, wow. I was really intimidated. I was like, यार ये level of professionalism है. This is what I need to be doing. तो क्योंकि theatre से जाना है, when you go from theatre to television, it's a completely different medium. So your acting is completely, you know, it's not like आपको acting आती है तो it's a very different acting. You know, we're used to doing loud acting and, you know, loud expressions, and theatre pe you have to do completely the opposite. Sorry, on screen you have to do the opposite, you know, you have to be very subtle with your acting. You have to be very minimal. You can't be too loud and too expressive and do too many movements, you know, because this is a screen.
Right.
So you had to relearn how to do that, and I was all over the place. It was such a struggle going from that. So I was in awe of everyone on screen. I was
and
like,
you left.
ये तो बड़ा मुश्किल काम है.
चले भी गए फिर
मैं चला गया. But then उसके बाद I think क्योंकि I knew in my heart कि मैं once I was known, I knew that I can I can continue doing this and come back and continue doing TV.
I think that's very possible.
Because it's still very new, you know. So I knew I had a place here, but I knew कि अगर मैं कभी बाहर जाके, if I didn't do this on my own, if I didn't go and I work with the organizations I was with, and if I didn't go to Austria, I would always look back and have that regret कि यार, what if I had gone? So I didn't want to have that what if.
Yeah, but एक मुल्क दूसरे मुल्क में जाके काम करना और living in another country, working it's a huge learning also.
It is, but I'll tell you something. It's a European country, right? Austria is a very European country. And Vienna is a supremely European insular state, you know.
Okay.
So it's not like going to London. It's not like going to New York, जहाँ हजारों देसी हैं, and you know, you grow up with, like when you're growing up, you have, you know, you grow up with the American pop culture, you grow up with British pop, so you're familiar with both. When you go to a European country that doesn't have the English language as its first language, it's very difficult. And Austria mein still there are not that many Pakistanis, so you don't really have a support network, so you don't know.
So what happened?
So language was a big barrier. Then of course London and the UK is very different to the rest of Europe, you know, because you're so used to it. I mean, it's a very I think Europe is very different. They have their own culture, and it's, I think, a little more conservative. So and they have their own brands, and you know the brands you don't know,
Yeah.
you don't know the language, you don't know how to get around. People they weren't at that time very friendly, you know. And in Europe, I think the language is a big thing, you know. That's something that I also really then took back from my time in Austria, is that people in Europe are very proud of their language and their heritage. And something as Pakistanis we sometimes lack is the you know the ownership of your language and your heritage
मैं
and your
तो
country.
100% agree करती हूँ.
And I was also, you know, sometimes कभी कभार होता था कि आप you know you hear it, हम लोग अपनी उर्दू का मजाक उड़ाते हैं, हम लोग अंग्रेजी जिस तरह हम लोग
English
बोलते हैं,
medium, Urdu
English
medium.
medium, हम इतना मजाक उड़ाते हैं, मगर जब आप when you go to these countries you realize कि there's so much pride attached to their language, which is when I started taking a lot of pride in my language and my culture and my you know my heritage, where I come from, you know. So I'd always be very vocal about, yeah, I'm from Pakistan. And milte the, you know, you used to get like looks. People used to look at you differently, but then you know you just have to stand your ground. And that really taught me a lot of things about Europe. So it's it was very difficult to settle in, because they're also very smart people, and छोटी छोटी चीजें करते हैं जो हम लोग नहीं करते.
Like,
So I remember like my roommate, the guy who I was renting the room from when I first went, I used to smoke at that time. And ये social responsibility की बात होती है ना, कि every place has, every culture has their own social responsibility, and you really have to take it in your own hand. If you collectively have that social responsibility, then you really can flourish as a country. And I understood why people flourish and why cultures flourish. I was smoking in my room, and I had अभी ठंड थी, I think November था, and Vienna में बहुत सर्दी होती है. It was like freezing, but I had to smoke, and I couldn't go outside up and down. So I'd asked my roommate if I can smoke in my room, and he's like, and my flatmate's like, yeah, you can smoke in your room, but please keep the window open if you're smoking. So I'm like, okay. So I was smoking, I had the window open, and he came in 2-3 dafa, and then one day I think at breakfast he was like, I've noticed that you open your window when the heater is on, and the heating is on, and you open your window to smoke. So please put the heating off when you do that. And I'm like, do you want me to freeze to death? Like, I'll freeze to death. How can I just do? You've told me to open the window to smoke. I'm opening the window, and now you're telling me to put the heater off. He's like, it's very counterproductive. You know, we're generating heat, and if you're going to open the window, then you're losing that heat, and you're wasting energy. So if you're wasting energy, you know, then this is it's counterproductive. So let's not waste energy. So itna social responsibility jo thi na. And then he did a few other things, you know, recycling and all of these things he taught me. So, and it was all about conserving energy and how it takes a lot more energy to produce something or than to recycle it. And these were things that were in their you know
system.
in their
But
system.
with my
They've been
system,
taught this since they were children, you know.
And you feel
And we
like,
take it for granted. हमें तो आइडिया ही नहीं है ना, हम तो AC ऑन है, दरवाजे खोल लें, सब कुछ खोल लें. We don't even realize कि energy कहाँ consume हो रही है, हम कचरा कहाँ फेंक रहे हैं. So social responsibility is something I really learned over there, and I
but
was
ये
very
तुम
impressed with.
सीरियसली भी लेते हो, क्योंकि इसके बारे में तुमने काफी कुछ
अगर
किया
हम
भी.
अगर हम बाहर जाके सीरियसली रह सकते हैं, तो हम फिर अपने मुल्क में भी कर सकते
बिल्कुल.
हैं.
मुझे तो आज तक समझ नहीं आया कि भाई शीशा खोल के ड्राइव करते हुए कचरा क्यों बाहर फेंक रहे हैं आप, और क्यों नहीं आप इसको प्रॉपर तरीके से डिस्पोज करते हैं. और आजकल हमारे पास रिसाइकलिंग बिन्स क्यों नहीं है. अगर एक कचरे का डब्बा रखा हुआ है तो एक रिसाइकलिंग का भी रख लें.
बस कचरे का डब्बा भी तो पड़ा हो, वो भी तो नहीं पड़ा होता.
वही तो मैं कह रही हूँ. और फिर वो ये भी सही है, बिकॉज
अब मैं ये भी सोचता हूँ कि चलो ठीक है, हम कहते हैं कि बाहर कचरा ना फेंको, मगर फिर मैं देखता हूँ कि कचरे का डब्बा कहाँ है. कोई कचरे का कोई इंतजामिया, लाइक दिस इज आपकी इंतजामिया का काम है ना, कि आप अगर कचरे के डब्बे नहीं होंगे तो लोग फिर जमीन पे ही फेंकेंगे. और क्या, यू सम पीपल कांट कैरी कचरा इन देयर हैंड ऑल द टाइम.
हमारे वहाँ सिस्टम नहीं है कि वो कचरा उठाएं हर हफ्ते आके आप पीछे जमा करते हैं बड़े बिन में, और फिर आप उसको रेड़ के लेके जाते हो गेट तक, और फिर वो हर हफ्ते आके उठाते हैं.
हमारे है ये सिस्टम. आई थिंक घरों के बाहर तो, घरों में तो होता है कि कचरा आता है, कचरा कहीं तो जाता है हमारा बड़े बिन्स में, और फिर वो आके उठाते हैं. मगर अगर आप मार्केट्स वगैरह में जाएं तो आप यू विल बेयरली सी एनी कचरे के डब्बे अराउंड अ सर्टेन लोकेलिटी और सर्टेन एरिया. मतलब कुछ होता है ना डिस्टेंस पे, after every so meters
Please
कचरे के
tell
डब्बे
me, I
होते
have
हैं.
it right next door to my house. I've had to put trees ताकि मेरे घर के साथ कचरा ना फेंके. फिर बिन मंगवा के CBC से
बिल्कुल.
रखवाई हुई है, मगर वो उसके बाहर फेंकते हैं.
बिल्कुल.
डब्बा भी पड़ा हुआ है
बिल्कुल.
तो उसके बाहर फेंक.
हाँ, ये अब मुझे समझ नहीं आती कि गाड़ी से चलते हुए कचरे जो फेंकते हैं लोग के, बस हम
Yeah.
वेट करके किसी कचरे के
Yeah.
डब्बे. बट वही बात है कि कचरे का डब्बा फिर कहाँ मिलेगा लोगों को फिर
Yeah.
घर तक जाके ले जाए. मगर
There's
आई
a lot
गेस
to
there's a
change.
lot to
हाँ.
change, yeah.
And I think you know, खैर अभी तो बिजली की बात ही ना करें. I'm sure सब लोग अपने ACs बंद करते हैं जब कमरे छोड़ते हैं, because it's become so expensive.
Yeah, it has.
कि आप उसको बर्दाश्त. So you learnt about conserving energy and social, you know, the things, and so that's what I'm saying. The learning when you live in another country और एक और culture में आप रहते हैं, तो वो आप बहुत कुछ चीज़ें सीख जाते हैं और लेके भी आते हैं वापस. आइडियाज़ भी आपके पास आते हैं जो आप लेकर आते हैं उठा के. So this was 4 years.
This was 4.5 years, yes.
Wow.
And then, and between that, I was still working. It's not like I wasn't. मुझे ये होता था कि हमें annual leave मिलती थी, 30 days a year. तो वो 30 days a year में जो annual leave भी मिलती थी, तो I wouldn't go for vacation. I would come and I shoot something.
अच्छा.
So I was constantly working. I was never like कि जब मुझे, for instance, अगर if I was traveling, I traveled a lot because I was handling a region. तो I was always traveling. तो उसमें जब मुझे, for instance, अगर if I'm traveling on a Saturday or a Sunday, तो वो days मुझे off मिल जाते थे बाद में. तो वो मैं accumulate करके 10-12 दिन होते थे, मैं आके commercial shoot कर लेता था या कुछ छोटी सी, मतलब एक छोटा सा spell shoot कर लेता था. दियारे दिल में मैंने यही किया. I was in and out, in and out, in and out. I would go back to Austria, work. छुट्टी मिलती थी, जैसी छुट्टी मिलती, come back, travel, go straight to Skardu, would work over there, come back, go straight back. So I would just constantly be working. I think मैंने सिर्फ काम किया है, alhamdulillah.
But you love it.
But you know, there came a time where I was sitting on my desk one day and I was just, it was a constant thing where I was sitting on my desk and I would always be thinking about, yaar, ab acting ye and ye wala drama, now this film, and now I have to do this, and I would always be thinking about this life, you know. That's when I realized ki chalo, now I've done it. Now I've done what I had to do. I've done 10 years of, you know, the international relations and the UN and whatever, and now now I need to, like, you know, focus on this career that I've been wanting for the rest for my whole life, you know, since I was a child. And it would be a disservice to God.
You've done a lot. You've done 20 drama, but 12 फिल्में की हैं या 10? 10 फिल्में is a lot.
10 क्रेडिट पे हैं. तो उसमें कैमियोज भी हैं एक दो, और फिर मैंने वॉइस काम भी किया.
अच्छा.
तो इन टोटल 10.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's not as much. I mean, like, लोग, you know, I feel like there's nothing.
फिल्में कहाँ बन रही? मैं तो समझती हूँ कि बहुत ज़्यादा है.
मैं तो बल्कि ये 20 ड्रामे भी शायद 20 से कम हो. मुझे तो अभी गिनती भी बंद हो जाती है सब. You know, you keep on counting and sometimes you forget something. But there are actors who have, like, now 80 to 90 drama on their you know,
that can only be like a Humayun Saeed or an Adnan Siddiqui.
I mean, Asim Khan has done a lot of work. Faisal Qureshi's done a lot of work. These guys have done so much work, and all our girls have done so much. Sajal has done so much work, you know.
But they do a lot. Some people pick and choose, and some people do anything and everything that comes their way.
Yeah,
that's
but you know, there's
a difference.
You know, an actor should always be working.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
This is something that I believe in, that an actor should never not be working. काम करते रहना चाहिए. हिट एंड मिस जो है ना आपकी करियर का, आएंगे आप 6 महीनों के लिए हिट हो जाएंगे, फिर आप
there's another kid
in town. So वो आपकी, you know, it's on your destiny whether you have it or not. But you should always be working as an actor. काम करते रहना चाहिए.
Would you like to
ये आपकी, this is not in your hands कि hit और miss किया, ये तो अल्लाह ताला के हाथ में है, or like in the audience's hand, you know, whatever is a hit or miss.
But some people don't think like that. Some people want to pick and choose.
Yeah, I guess so. But I feel like as an actor, like, if you're not polishing your skills, if you're not continuously working, it's a disservice to your craft. And that's my thought, you know. It's not like, I feel like there are other actors who definitely feel differently and have done, you know, who consider this maybe who have a different point of view on this. But I feel an actor should continuously work, and I take this from something I read from one of the theatre actors in England who became a big star. Like a working actor is I don't remember the quote exactly, but like a working actor is a successful actor. You know, an actor should constantly be working, and it's a big disservice and waste of your time if you're not working as an actor.
Okay.
And I feel like as an actor, you know,
But growth
especially
only comes if you do different characters. If you
Yeah,
get stuck in the one
absolutely.
character role, then you're not growing.
again, that's the thing. You know, you have life throws the same types of roles.
Yeah.
As an actor, I think the only thing you can do is, you know, you can try to make it. You can try to be different. You know,
Improvise.
that's where your creativity comes in play. You know,
खुद improvise.
कैसे इसको different करें?
हाँ,
You know, the teams that you're working with, कभी कभार होगा, you'll feel कि यार ये तो अभी मैंने पिछले play में किया. You know, but चलो कुछ let's do it differently, and that's where you can really play with it. It's not like, you know, you're in a boardroom and you have to do these things. I think we're blessed to have that sort of creativity ना कि यार चलो कुछ different try करते हैं.
Right.
But yeah, of course, you get frustrated as an actor too. Like,
So फिल्मों की
for
बात
instance,
करते हैं.
there are always these characters that you're given. बताएं.
फिल्मों की बात करते हैं ना. I mean, like you've done a lot of films. That's when मैंने तो आपको पहली बार उधर ही देखा था, I think, in the film.
And I always wanted to do films.
Yeah.
My dramas were not really my
Your thing.
I think initially, if you see my first 5, 7, 8 years, I didn't do many dramas.
Right.
I only did maybe 1 or 2 dramas because I was working as well. So I had no मुझे ये नहीं था कि पैसा कहाँ से आ रहा है, ये नहीं. I didn't care about the money. I only cared about the work because I had a job that
Yeah.
paid very well, you know.
Yeah.
So I didn't care about.
But now
But then when it became my full-time job to be an actor, you know, then responsibilities change, everything changes.
But you're on your own. You live in Karachi
Yes.
and you're looking after your own self, right?
Yeah.
So you're independent now.
Yeah.
And
Well, I've been independent now for over a
long
decade
time.
now. Yeah.
है ना? अच्छा, and the first film was banned, I believe, because of the language and all of that.
Yeah, it was so silly. I don't know why it got banned. But
Really, उसमें
I
कुछ नहीं
think
था ऐसा. वो
कुछ
बीप
भी
भी नहीं
है।
हो सकते थे.
हो सकते थे, सब कुछ हो सकता
ऐसे।
था. बस आपको पता है ना,
Subject matter? अच्छा,
हमारे
वो
मुल्क में
Osama
बस
bin
एक
Laden
सेंसर
था.
बोर्ड है.
Osama bin Laden पे था.
वो डायलॉग था.
एक डायलॉग
एक डायलॉग था जो आराम से
निकल
कट हो सकता था, but I think the director that time didn't want to change anything in his film, you know, and he's like, I'm not going to change anything in the film, and he was also very adamant that, you know, that the film has to be has to go a certain way, and now there's nothing that I want to do. If it's not going to run in Pakistan, that's fine. I
वो
didn't
फिर
make it in
कभी लगी
Pakistan.
नहीं क्या?
नहीं, वो कमर्शियली नहीं लगी. हालांकि सिनेमा खुल गए थे उस टाइम पे. आई रिमेंबर कि हमारे पास पिंडी में उस वक्त सिनेपैक्स था, एंड इट वाज
उसका
ब्रांड
जो
न्यू.
नाम है वो भी काफी कंट्रोवर्शियल है, स्लैकिस्तान.
Slackistan. But it was a slacker film, you know, like it was the inspiration was the film Slackers,
Right.
you know, these teens, 20-odd-year these
Lazy teens.
lazy teens, lazy 20-year-olds doing nothing. Because Islamabad, I grew up in Islamabad, so whoever was in the film was from Islamabad.
Yeah.
We all related to this so well because Islamabad में that's what it is. There was no, अभी भी आप जाएं but like वो drive नहीं है ना. आप कराची में आते हैं, you feel the energy.
Energy, हाँ.
You want to do something. उधर हम लोग बस एक कैफे से दूसरे कैफे, और ये हमारा बचपन भी ऐसे ही गुजरा है, you know.
Coffee.
कॉफियाँ पी रहे हैं, बस we're just chilling with each other, like we're just doing nothing. We're like, you know, we talk about the world, but we really don't want to. We don't do anything about it, or at least we didn't do.
उस वक्त.
उस वक्त नहीं. Maybe things have changed. I haven't lived in Islamabad for a very long time now, 10 years now. So maybe things have changed, but at that time there was no drive. It was a slacker film from a slacker city. You know, it was a very like
I'd
you
love
know
to see it.
slow pace
Yeah.
film. There was nothing extraordinary about it. It was just like, you know, one of
But
those films.
Must have been disappointing. उसके बाद फिर
It was very disappointing because
Yeah.
it was my first film,
film,
you know, and it was all of our first film. Like we were just very excited कि इसको निकालेंगे हम
Yeah.
बाहर, but it just didn't happen, and we were. But what happened is it got a lot of international success
अच्छा.
because वो ban हो गई थी ना.
जैसे मैं तो
तो-
हमेशा कहती हूँ जो बैन हो जाता है वो
हाँ,
और भी
वो
फेमस.
और भी फेमस हो जाता है. तो हम बैन हो गए तो हमें आई थिंक ज़्यादा फ़ायदा हो गया, क्योंकि फिर पूरी दुनिया से हमें न्यूज़पेपर्स के कॉल्स एंड मैसेजेस आ रहे थे कि ओ दिस फिल्म इन द मिडस्ट ऑफ द टेररिस्ट अटैक्स इन पाकिस्तान, बिकॉज उस वक्त हर जगह बम फट रहे थे. तो इन द मिडस्ट ऑफ टेररिस्ट अटैक्स दिस वन फिल्म हैज़ कम आउट एंड इट्स गॉन बैंड बिकॉज ऑफ इट्स यू नो रेफरेंसेस टू दिस एंड दैट. एंड so we would always get call from Australia, from New Zealand से calls आ रही थी, पता ही है, जापान से आई, फिर like the US and UK, all these newspapers would get in touch with us. Then we were like, Abu Dhabi Film Festival was the first Abu Dhabi Film Festival was happening. So we got a position in it. Like we were
very
playing
good.
right next to Adrian Brody's film. So we got a lot of attention over there. People saw the film. So I mean, it worked out well for us. We got the attention
Yeah.
internationally, and
Yeah.
Hamad, the director of the film, got a lot of international acclaim for it. But it came and it went, and I was sad because like we wanted our friends and family to
Of
also watch
course.
it.
So, yeah,
it was the first thing that we ever did.
And then after that,
Then after that, I think I did the drama.
huh?
Was doing theatre that time.
Huh.
Then I did the drama,
Okay.
and I was also working with the UN.
Huh.
And then I went to Vienna.
Then you've done 2 films with Hareem.
Yes. Then I came
She's
while I was
also
in Vienna.
Islamabad.
She's also Islamabad, and she's also theatre.
Yeah.
But she came into theatre a little after we started.
Excellent she is. I
She's
saw
very
मैंने तो
good,
उसको वो
yes.
आंगन टेढ़ा में देखा था.
Oh, she was brilliant. In
She
that.
was इतनी वो
Yes.
उसने कोई because obviously it's very difficult Bushra Ansari and then and I saw her and I saw Yasir but मैं बिल्कुल नहीं जानती थी इन लोगों को. साकिब और मैं गए थे देखने and I said यार ये कौन लोग हैं.
बहुत. Yasir also I think is a phenomenal actor.
Phenomenal theater तो
He's
timing
just
and
such
everything.
a great जिस तरह के वो characters को समझता है और पकड़ता है और निकालता है. I remember watching Yasir for the first time in Bombay Dreams. And I was just blown away. I was like, yaar, this guy is so
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
didn't know him at that time, but then uske baad got to know him. So I've known him since then. And Zahid Ahmed, I remember,
Yeah.
he started, I think, a year and a half after us. And then the first time I saw Zahid on stage, I was like, and Zahid,
Wo bhi-
Hamza,
he was
Basi,
also
all of these
theatre.
guys started theatre at one
Theatre.
time, and we, I think, were a batch before them. Then I saw Zahid and all these guys, and I was like, wow, man. Like, theatre was flourishing at that time. Actors were just popping out of everywhere,
Yeah. I think theater बहुत
And then it's a
ज़रूरी है.
shame कि theatre भी ख़त्म हो गया है Islamabad में, Lahore. I think Lahore, Islamabad में बड़ा cultivate किया होता.
Yeah.
I don't know about Karachi because we were quite far away
Not
from
really. I
it.
think we have Napa. Napa se we do get some theatre. But I was also watching. मैंने सारे शायर. In fact, मैं बच्चों को लेके गई थी Phantom of the Opera. बेचारे डर गए थे. डर गए थे.
It was a good play.
छोटे थे उस वक्त वो डर गए थे. Yeah, it was a good play. I
He
mean,
was good.
I'm
I mean,
a
जो भी है, Sharabil was very good with
I'm a
his
theatre
plays.
buff. I studied
Yeah.
theatre for 6 months. I've done theatre that's what I love doing.
Oh, I would love to do
वो
theatre.
भी
again.
फिर आके आप फंस जाते हो टीवी में और टीवी बहुत डिफरेंट.
Yeah. अभी हमें भी समझ नहीं थी कि when we used to हम शरबील को ये बोलते थे कि आप किसी फेमस एक्टर को आके उठाएं ना उनको भी बुलाएं प्ले में and then he would try to explain to us कि it's a very different world. Now that we're in television
understand.
and now we understand how difficult it is to give
Right.
that time to theatre.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also want to talk a little bit going back and talking about the migration work that you've done in Austria, which is a very important thing, which I just recently discovered about you as well. And especially since migration इतना बड़ा subject बन चुका है इस वक्त दुनिया में, इतने लोग मर चुके हैं crossing over from Pakistan, from Afghanistan, they come from everywhere, Bangladesh, everywhere.
Yeah.
Look for a better life in Europe. वो मेडिटेरेनियन में ही मर जाते हैं जाके या रास्ते में ही मर जाते हैं. There's a lot of trafficking and फजूल किस्म के लोग. तो थोड़ी सी उसके बाद बात करते हैं ताकि
difference
जो लोग देख रहे हैं उनको पता भी चले कि ये नहीं
I
करना
think but the difference सबसे most important जो होता है ना कि स्मगलिंग और ट्रैफिकिंग के बीच में जो फ़र्क है. Smuggling और trafficking की जो सारी means है ना the same, you're going through illegal means, illegal routes, through an agent who's taking you through discreet, very dangerous routes and trying to get you from one place, from point A to point B. The difference between smuggling is that वो agent आपको यहाँ से point A से निकालता है, आपसे पैसे लेता है और आपको point B तक पहुँचा देता है. ये smuggling है, ठीक है. वो आपको smuggle करके illegal means के through आपको irregular means के through point A B तक पहुँचा देता है.
Okay.
Trafficking is when exploitation happens.
Okay.
So जब उसके दौरान exploitation हो रही होती है ना, तो that becomes trafficking. when
They
people
sell you.
when they can sell you, they can use you, they can manipulate you, they can threaten you, they can
Cheat.
threaten your family back home.
Acha.
They cheat you. They think you're going from point A to point B, but in the middle you end up in point C, and when you end up in point C, they threaten you, and they make you feel like, okay, you're going to go to jail, so they start making you work for maybe no payment.
It's horrific.
इसमें फिर लेबर ट्रैफिकिंग आ जाती है, ट्रैफिकिंग फॉर प्रोस्टिट्यूशन आ जाती है, इसमें बड़े किस्म के ट्रैफिकिंग आ जाती है, चाइल्ड ट्रैफिकिंग आ जाती है. So there's a very vast subject that people really don't really understand. People जब
Yeah.
से कहते हैं trafficking rings, people just think prostitution है, but there's a lot more to it. Of course, prostitution is one of the biggest of it. Because women are trafficked all throughout the world,
the world,
especially
yeah.
from Eastern Europe into
Yeah,
Europe, and
yeah.
then from this side, actually from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, towards the west. So and trafficking routes from the main trafficking that takes place from our country, or the smuggling that takes place from our country, the hotspots are at that time. खैर अब तो मुझे भी उस पे काम किए भी बड़ा अरसा हो गया, but at that time, and I think still is, क्योंकि I was talking to someone, गुजरावाला, गुजरात, ये सारा जो बेल्ट है,
हाँ.
यहाँ से बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, क्योंकि बस यही है कि 2-3 लोग जो होते हैं ना, दे बिकम सक्सेसफुल इनटू गोइंग फ्रॉम वन प्लेस, तो वो सबको कहते हैं कि यार ये तुम
पूरा
करो,
खानदान.
हम अब यहाँ बड़ी ज़बरदस्त की ज़िंदगी जी रहे हैं और हम यूरोप पहुँच गए हैं. तो वो पूरा जो उनके पीछे जो उनका जो सपोर्ट सिस्टम होता है, जो गांव होता है, उनका मोहल्ला होता है, वो कहता है भाई फलां पहुँच गया इधर, फलां कि अब वहाँ वो काम कर रहा है, वो पाउंड भेज रहा है, वो डॉलर भेज रहा है, वो क्या भेज रहा है. तो बिकॉज दैट वो इंस्पायर होता है कि हमने भी करना है, जितना भी मुश्किल होगा हम अपनी सही जमा पूंजी 6-7-8 लाख 9 लाख
दे देते.
एजेंट ने कहा है वो हमें पहुंचा देगा. अब ट्रैफिकिंग रूट्स तो ऐसे हैं ना कि देर ऑलवेज मॉनिटर्ड, तो कभी कभार एजेंट्स पकड़े जाते हैं, कभी कभार नहीं. अब ये भी होता है कि देर इरेगुलर रूट्स, तो दे हैव टू कीप ऑन चेंजिंग डिपेंडिंग ऑन सिक्योरिटी. कि अभी बॉर्डर पुलिस यहाँ टाइटन हो गई, तो बचने के लिए किसी और रूट के साथ किसी और रूट के थ्रू जाएंगे, विच इज़ uncharted. So they'll come into different worries, and उसके बाद होगा ये कि people die on the way sometimes,
Right.
तो हमें तो I remember we used to interview some victims of trafficking and smuggling when they used to come back, and we used to try to rehabilitate them because they're rehabilitation centers.
Yes.
So we try to get a story about what exactly happened. It's also very traumatic for them to relive it. So it's not like we force them to say, okay, kya hua tha.
Yeah.
You can't do that to a victim of
Yes, you
trafficking. You're
can't,
telling them
yeah.
to relive the torture and the torment that they've already gone through. So people who have volunteered themselves, sometimes went through the whole narration of how they would see just from previous routes or from previous expeditions, dead bodies lying in the snow. They would be ill-equipped. I mean, if they're walking on snow, जूते नहीं हैं तो प्लास्टिक की थैलियाँ पहन के जा रहे होते थे. Then there would be like in one van 15 to 20 people fitted in just like this, or like in a bus there would be 100 people just standing for hours on end, and then they would just be going to the bathroom. They had no food, no access to water.
Containers में भी तो
They would be threatened. Their families would be threatened back home कि अगर तुमने कुछ शोर किया तो तुम्हारे अब घर पे हम तुम्हारे माँ बाप को जो है ना मार देंगे. It's quite it's not something small or minute. It's a big business globally. It's a racket. And it's never ending. It's been, I remember now 10 years of my life has gone through working on this.
Right.
And I remember that there was never a solution. There was always working towards it. That's why in our line of work in the UN we used to work on strengthening law enforcement, their capabilities, drafting policies that would really work to adhere to, or they would adhere to minimizing the flow of traffic, especially around the borders, and then strengthening law enforcement on the borders by giving them equipment, whatever it can. I mean, Pakistan's not fully funded on those things, so we have a very long and porous border with Afghanistan and Iran. And so it's a huge topic I can get into.
I know that, but
Yeah.
I think most people don't know that you do this. I think
Yes, it's a majority of I think my life is also spent doing that. Then of course there was not just trafficking, counter trafficking. There was women's rights. There was working with, when you're working with the UN, you're not working in isolation. You're working with
Yeah.
different organizations,
Right.
and not just
Yeah.
UN organizations, but civil society as well, and NGOs. You have to
Right.
work with NGOs on the
Yeah.
ground who are doing extremely amazing work,
Right.
And the frustration is when the government stops their funding because they think
Mm.
that they have some agendas and
Or they're pocketing the
or
money.
they're pocketing. So, for instance, if we had money coming in from the US,
Hmm.
which were grants given by the US to do a certain project, and we would start giving those grants आगे, तो फिर आगे वो questions आ जाते थे कि ये पैसे कहाँ से आ रहे हैं, क्यों आ रहे हैं, कहाँ से fund हो रहे हैं, what are these things. So, a lot of advocacy is still needed on these issues. I feel like we still need a lot of work. But
Yeah.
again, it's not a work. You can't work in isolation. You have to work with different organizations. This is where child welfare,
Right.
UNICEF, and UN
Something,
Women. So
yeah.
you have to work with everyone.
Hmm.
And so that's where my experience was. And then
Okay.
policy building, then promotion of legal migration. That's something that if we are trying to curb irregular migration, then we have to promote regular migration.
I
And
agree.
how to promote regular migration is through policies and through,
Right.
training.
Wow.
And it's a whole
It's a
different
whole
world.
thing.
Yeah.
So, just recently we were at a very high profile dinner with very high profile people. And we also got to hear that the government has, has put forward, they're making a Hollywood film and they're also funding that. And then they have ₹1 billion for the film industry to rejuvenate it. And you spoke up very well, and I was very impressed with what you said, because you said, stop banning the films that are awarded by other countries,
Yeah.
even though they are on some sore subjects in your country, because that's going to happen, right?
It's going to happen, yeah.
Yeah. So can you elaborate on that a little bit and just
Yeah,
tell me how you feel?
I think I just
Yeah.
speak for every filmmaker or actor
Yeah.
over here saying that we put a lot of hard work into
yeah.
doing what we do. And of course, we try to make, films and TV plays are a depiction of your society, like
Right.
you have to. Unfortunately, I feel as a science fiction buff, there's not enough fantasy in our television and our films. And now I hope that, I think I will definitely try my best in my life to do something.
Did you
around
see the
those
one
grounds.
that just came out with
I'm looking forward to like a few episodes coming
Yeah.
out, and I want to binge watch it. I haven't.
Which one? What are we talking about? But I'm not talking about Barzak.
Oh, I'm talking about that one. Which
Oh,
one are
you're
you
talking about? I'm talking about the one that.
Oh, Umro
Sanam-
Yaar.
Huh.
Yes, I saw
Yeah.
it. It's very
You
good.
saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
I was at
believe
least
it
happy
was
to see
good.
something like that coming out of Pakistan.
Yeah.
It was not. You didn't have to worry about love or this and that. It was
You
a
have good
completely.
animators
Mudda is
too.
different.
You love animation films. You said animation mujhe pasand.
Then there's this new film that's out, The Glass Worker.
Glass
I don't know if
Worker,
you've seen it.
No.
It's beautiful.
I'm going to
And
proceed this
I'm a
Wolverine.
big anime fan, so now when I saw it, I was just like, I was in. मुझे इतना अच्छा लगता है कि पाकिस्तान से कोई चीज़ बनी अच्छी हो. I was just in awe. I was like, every detail, I was like, it was just the most brilliant thing I've seen. And I went up to the filmmakers and I was like, I'm just blown away by what you've done. They have done such a great
Yeah,
job with it. And I
yeah.
could not believe this is a Pakistani product, 100% hand drawn in
Yeah.
Pakistan.
Beautiful.
So it's something to be proud of, it's something to
Yes.
encourage.
Yes,
This is where
I
the money
agree.
needs to go, and
Yeah.
you need to show the world. So we coming back to what we were saying in that meeting is that हम अगर चीज़ें बनाते हैं पाकिस्तान के लिए depicting certain aspects of our society, लोग कहते हैं कि आप एजेंडा प्रमोट कर रहे हैं. लिटरली जब हम कोई चीज़ लिख रहे होते हैं या हम कोई फैंटेसी बना रहे होते हैं, कोई स्टोरी बता रहे होते हैं, उसमें कोई एजेंडा प्रमोशन नहीं होता. वी जस्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट अ स्टोरी दैट इज़ वेरी रेलिवेंट टू द सोसाइटी. जो सोसाइटी में हो रहा होता है उसको हम देखते हैं, उसके बारे में सोचते हैं और उसी के बारे में हम लिखते हैं और फिर उसी पे चीज़ें बनती हैं. Never have I seen someone come up with a completely different कि यार ये एलियन था वो बहू थी, ये फिर होगा, ये फिर कोई एजेंडा प्रमोट कर रहे होंगे, कि वो फिर फैंटेसी पे चले जाते हैं. मगर हमारी जो ड्रामे होते हैं, ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत एक्सेसिव भी होता है, बहुत ज़्यादा टू मच ऑफ वन थिंग होता है कि यार सास बहू है या वो है या वो. But it's a depiction of the society you're in, right? So I don't think that we're trying to promote a certain agenda with it. कोई filmmaker या आप टीवी देखें या फिल्म देखें, उसमें कोई एजेंडा प्रमोट नहीं कर रहे हैं, एटलीस्ट टू माई नॉलेज। और हम मुझे 10 साल हो गए हैं इस इंडस्ट्री में। एंटरटेनमेंट, यू वांट टू मेक मनी और यू वांट टू सी कि यार हम ये फिल्म बनाएंगे और लोग इसे देखेंगे कि नहीं देखेंगे, और हाँ इस टॉपिक पे हम बनाते हैं क्योंकि ये मेरा आइडिया है। क्योंकि सम पीपल मस्ट हैव सम जो राइटर्स होते हैं उनके अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस होते हैं, अपने ख्यालात होते हैं उन पे। मगर ठीक है, कुछ अच्छे होते हैं, कुछ स्टोरीज बुरी होती हैं, कुछ अच्छी नहीं लिखी होती हैं, कुछ एंड इट्स नॉट फॉर एवरीवन, बट इट डजंट मीन दैट इट्स जेंडर ड्रिवन। ये मतलब कि देयर इज नो सीक्रेट रूम वेयर लाइक 10 people are sitting and they're like, हाँ एजेंडा हमारा है, ये प्रमोट करना है, you know, like there's no, it's such a silly thing, you know, like we are not promoting anything. अगर वो कहते हैं ना कि आप क्या प्रमोट करना चाह रहे हैं, हम कुछ प्रमोट नहीं करना चाह रहे, हम ड्रामा प्रमोट टीवी पे कर रहे हैं कि आप देखें आके।
मैं आपसे बिल्कुल, आपकी बात सही है, बिकॉज शर्मीन उबैद की भी जो फिल्में थी, डॉक्यूमेंट्रीज दोनों, वो ऐसे सब्जेक्ट्स पे थी, एक ऑनर किल एसिड पे थी और फिर एक ऑनर किलिंग पे थी, and she's doing Star Wars now, and she's done the Marvel comics thing. So I think what you need to lift up your people, and those were really subjects that are actually happening every day in this country. Then but I always feel like even with Malala, Jamal is a Nobel Prize winner for Pakistan, she might become a little controversial from one, everybody does, but not received with that respect in your country, where she is respected so well all over the world. We, I think, forget to honor our heroes, and I think we always try to ban things.
Don't have like, if you start thinking about it now in this day and age, who do you call your hero anymore? Like, who is your hero? I mean, fine, at some point, I remember when I was growing up, Quaid-e-Azam was our hero, Allama Iqbal was our hero, you know, all of these people had, but now if you talk to people, do they hold the same, like, do people hold them in such an esteem now? I don't know if people feel that way about, like,
I think it's been a while,
and maybe again people might think that, oh, I'm saying something silly, but I'm just saying that we should be proud with the people who've done such good for the country, who've really, you know, taken our country to international platforms and have won awards and have won accolade and, you know, have done this country justice. ठीक है, जिन लोगों ने बुरा किया है मुल्क के साथ, उनको नहीं शायद सपोर्ट करना चाहिए, मगर जिन लोगों ने इस मुल्क के लिए अच्छा किया है, so उनके लिए तो, I mean, Joyland was कोई, you know, like there's one aspect of Joyland that people just stuck on, but the story itself was not that,
and they're also doing this to Asim Abbasi now for Barzakh, because there's a scene in it with 2 men in it, so I don't want to go into it.
Okay. Right. I haven't seen it. I've been wanting to binge watch it.
No, I haven't seen it either. I just saw it on social media. मैंने कहा अच्छा, and he just stood up and said, "But this is what happens with this one. You know, I'm putting it in. It's there." So, you know, but I think
but I think Asim's a brilliant filmmaker. You know, I'm a big fan of Asim's work, and you know, I wanted to work with him. I remember the first time I was introduced to him, I really wanted to work, and हमारे schedules ऐसे हो गए थे कि मेरी film आगे हो गई थी, and I couldn't work with him, and I always wanted to work with. I'm a big fan of his work, and I think Asif really pushes.
Cameo for him. Did a small cameo.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was just a society auntie.
This was
wanting Botox in my face.
This was in Churels.
I did Churels.
Yes, I remember. Yeah,
so much fun.
I have. Yes. Now that you're saying this,
I'm also very fond of his work because I loved Cake, and then अभी मैंने बाकी का नहीं देखा, but मैं देखूंगी उसका काम.
I mean, I think he does very international work.
Yeah.
And also, I think Joyland also felt like a very international film.
It did.
It didn't feel like a Pakistani film, because you know, the Pakistani, I do films, you know, I know this. कि there's a commercial film and then there's a parallel जो एक ज़माने में इंडिया में होता था कि पैरेलल आर्ट फिल्में होती थी, you know. तो I think we're at that stage जो हमारी आर्ट फिल्में और कमर्शियल फिल्में हैं, ठीक है, there's room for both, but that doesn't mean कि जो लोग आर्ट फिल्में बना रहे हैं वो गलत हैं. वो भी उतना ही मेहनत कर रहे हैं, उनके क्रूज उतने ही मेहनत कर रहे हैं. They have,
बल्कि बॉलीवुड में कोई फिल्म ऐसा ही नहीं बन रही. जो भी मैं देख रही हूँ, जो भी अच्छा चीज़ बन रही है, वो ज़्यादातर मुझे इन पे OTT चैनल्स पे नज़र आ रही है
जी.
you know?
हाँ,
वो सीन चेंज हो रहा है.
OTT चैनल्स पे भी आई थिंक अभी कोई इतनी
nothing that stands out.
Yeah, I might be wrong with it, but like I might not know, but I haven't seen anything that has stood out. Maybe a few movies here and there,
Yeah.
but again इतनी ज़्यादा है, choice भी
Yeah.
इतनी ज़्यादा है ना, अब
Yeah.
हमारी फिल्मों में choice भी नहीं है, तो अब जो बन रही हैं उनको एटलीस्ट
चलने
दें कि लोग देखें,
चलने
and then
दें,
if people
हाँ.
don't like it, that's on
हाँ.
their own. ये ठीक है,
That's
अगर आपको
right,
पसंद
हाँ.
नहीं है that's fine.
Yeah.
अगर आपको बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है,
हाँ.
मगर चलने तो दें लोग,
हाँ.
let people decide for themselves,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
और हमारे पास आजकल फिल्में, जब मैं एक हॉलीवुड की फिल्म कल रात को देख रहा था, अब ये मुझे यही बातें समझ नहीं आती
क्या?
कि हमारी जब फिल्में बनती हैं उसमें कुछ गाली गलोच हो जाती है,
हाँ,
कुछ ऐसा सीन
हाँ.
आ जाता है तो लोग कहते हैं वाह वाह ला ला, हालांकि उस पर अगर आप एज रिस्ट्रिक्शन रख दें, आप कहते हैं कि दिस इज़ फॉर एडल्ट्स ओनली फिल्म,
Yeah.
जिसमें गालियाँ हैं या इसमें कुछ ऐसी
15
लैंग्वेज है,
plus और
तो आप
18
बच्चे
plus.
मत ले जाएं साथ
हाँ.
में, मगर मैंने तो सिनेमा में देखा है कि छोटे छोटे बच्चे भी आए होते
Babies भी
हैं
आए.
बिसाइड्स दैट. अब कल मैं हॉलीवुड, अच्छा वो बैन हो जाती हैं हमारे
हाँ.
सेंसर बोर्ड से,
हाँ.
सब कुछ ख़त्म,
हाँ.
ये वो. कल मैं एक हॉलीवुड की फिल्म देख रहा था, उसमें लिखा हुआ था एडल्ट्स ओनली, और उसमें फुल गाली गलोच और वेरी क्रैश ह्यूमर था. दैट्स फाइन, वो करें, खैर है, हम करें तो उस पर तनकीद है. तो
वो लगी हुई थी.
लोग देख रहे थे और हंस रहे थे. तो मैं कहा लोग इतने इंटेलिजेंट हैं, वो डिसाइफर कर सकते हैं कि उनके लिए क्या है, उनके बच्चों के लिए वो बच्चों को ले जाएंगे कि नहीं ले जाएंगे. जब आप सेंसर पे ही उसको काट देते हैं तो फिर आप उनके लिए you're making a decision for them. People are smart enough to know, not take their children. And if parents are not comfortable,
बच्चों की फिल्म नहीं है,
बिल्कुल
तुम लोग नहीं जा सकते.
If parents are not comfortable taking their children, they'll say कि बेटा आप घर पे बैठो. तो दैट्स द सिचुएशन. अब यही बात है ना, लोग कहते हैं कि हम फैमिलीज़ को नहीं ले जा के देख सकते, तो फिर आप फैमिलीज़ को मत ले जाएं, आप अपने सिग्निफिकेंट अदर को ले जाएं. तो मुझे याद है बचपन में हम भी जब फिल्में देखते थे, मेरे बाप कहते निकलो कमरे से, और हमने नहीं देखी उस टाइम पे. हम फिर नहीं देखते थे, जब बड़े होते थे हमने कहा अच्छा ये था, मगर एटलीस्ट हम फिर बड़े हो गए थे ना, तो बच्चे होते हुए मैं भी
you also played this I mean we're talking about films and banning and all of that, and you were not afraid to play a transgender का role, right?
Intersex character basically.
Intersex character, okay. So लोगों को तो ये भी नहीं समझ आती. You understand what I'm saying?
हाँ. पर वही ना, देखें
ख्वाजा सिरा क्या है, उनको ये भी नहीं समझ आती. कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा इस मुल्क में उनके साथ बहुत जुल्म भी होते हैं. We've had somebody who was transgender on the podcast as well, and I know I've been to some of their conferences and their also their protests, and I know कि उनके साथ क्या गुजरती है. उनके पास कुछ भी नहीं है. I think we were discussing it, Jorana. 83% either are into prostitution or dancing. Right, because unko opportunities.
This is statistic.
And actually in
83%.
83%.
Higher percent.
Yeah, because they don't have any opportunity.
Wow. Okay.
People don't hire them, or people are afraid, and they are ridiculed and made fun of.
Absolutely.
And so, what made you do this role? I mean, obviously,
and that's why they're also a very insular community because of it. I remember कि when we were जब इसकी promotion शुरू हो रही थी, तो a lot of people from the community started coming up and saying कि आप लोग हमें क्यों नहीं रखते? Why don't you keep a lot of जो ख्वाजा सरा community से आप actors क्यों नहीं उठाते? And we actually did. We sent out अब हमें ये नहीं पता कि जितनी communities में हम जानते हैं, हमने we put out the word कि we're looking for actors from the community. एक तो ये है कि they don't let a lot of people in because of course they're very protected. They keep themselves protected. दूसरी बात ये है कि we didn't know who the what I really want is I want a lot of inclusion in terms of Khwaja Sara actors coming into the fold and playing Khwaja Sara characters. They have the right to play that. But at the end of the day, we also have to understand that we're making a very professional drama. It's a work of art.
Yeah.
We need artists for it. And if it's a documentary, yes, we could have gotten people playing real life, but we also needed actors who can depict a certain scene, who can act a certain scene out.
Right.
So so we needed actors who we would love to have Khwaja Sara people,
but you didn't have
people from the Khwaja Sara community to come and audition for it. But we had a few people who came in who auditioned, but they weren't very good. Because so then we had to get actors who can play that role. It wasn't in our it's not like we were like nahi rakhna hi nahi hai. We wanted actually we wanted more. मगर वो हमें पता नहीं है ना, हमें एक्सेस नहीं है.
मैं वो यही कह रही हूँ ना. I mean
मैं चाहता हूँ कि
आए की बात कर रहे हैं, आपको पता है रजिस्टर्ड कितने हैं? 1044 in a country of
Yeah.
250 billion
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So there's something wrong with that statistic also.
But I also feel like, chalo, at least Shanakhti card, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a great
Shanakhti
thing.
card ban rahe hain,
I
it's a
agree.
huge step, you
That's
know.
a huge step. And
And
very
I
few
feel like they
countries
should
have given
all
that.
come and get
हाँ.
their Shanakhti cards made, register themselves, पता चले.
Yeah.
But again, ज़्यादतियाँ उनके साथ बहुत ज़्यादा होती हैं, उनको
Yeah.
इतने opportunities नहीं मिलती there, you know.
Right.
And like you said, 83% is a very high number.
Ridiculous.
Very high
And
percentage.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous, you
Yeah.
know. They deserve to be in the normal workforce.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
There's nothing that they've done wrong.
So
Why?
how did you study ये जब आप रोल कर रहे थे?
I study तो मैं अगर study पे जाता तो I would have done the same thing that everyone has already done, you know, like the caricature of it being extremely like, you know, like the high highs and the, you know, like. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to predict. I met with a few gurus in Islamabad and in Karachi, and hung out with them. Initially, when we went to meet them, they put on an act, you know. So
they weren't themselves.
They weren't
जो कि तुम्हें
themselves.
character नहीं
हाँ.
समझ आ रहा था.
तो मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही थी क्योंकि I wanted them to just show me what they were in their house because that's what Guru is all about, na?
What is it?
He's
मैंने नहीं देखी drama.
So Guru is about this this Guru, you know.
Guru क्या होता है?
Guru जो होता है हर एक
ख्वाजा सरा
community का एक Guru होता है.
अच्छा.
So they're coming back from a program,
okay.
and they see he before going home, they hear this kid crying. छोटी बच्ची की आवाज आ रही थी,
abandoned
child. So they go and they investigate and they find that this child is abandoned on the train tracks. Akela, and they try to find out who it is, but the child is left alone. So they all, the sathis are like, no, usko chhod dein, hamara problem nahi hai. But this guru, he suddenly forms an attachment and she wants to, she's like, I can't leave him here. I can't leave I can't leave her, I can't leave the child here. So she's like, मैं इस बच्चे को कैसे छोड़ दूँ? मैं ये कोई है नहीं, कुत्ते आके इसको खा लेंगे, you know, कुछ पता नहीं चलता है, बच्ची अकेली है. So he picks up the kid and then she brings him home.
And brings him up.
And then they're trying to find the mother.
Daddy
mother.
And mommy.
The mother.
फिर?
So the kid is, and then the story is that the kid has been abandoned by the mother whose father doesn't want a girl in the house, and she's had twins, and she's like, if he finds out, he's going to kill this child.
Which happens a lot.
So she gives one of the kids to the nurses, and the nurses has arranged a home for the kid, but then the people back out, so she just leaves her on the train track. This is where she finds the guru finds.
So that's
kid.
your role.
So
You're
that's
the
my
guru.
role. So she finds him, and then she wants to find out like what's going on. Where is this mother? How can we help this kid? So she goes. She tries to. She sees the.
Did you not get trolled for doing this role?
No.
Did you get respect?
Allah ka shukar hai, no, I didn't get trolled, and people really respected it. I saw there were so many people who came in and talked about it, and they yeah, like inke saath, you know, like the community at large, and there's so many they are overlooked by us, you know, and we don't even realize कि हम उनके साथ क्या कर रहे हैं.
They're kind,
उनके साथ,
and they're real, and
they're kind. They're humans.
They're human, and
they're just regular people trying to earn a living and trying to have a place in this life, you know. And we don't treat them. We treat them like they're outsiders. So, and this is one thing that when I started hanging out with them, started like, you know, sitting with them, over a day or two they became, and then I realized that they're just like, they're normal people, like there's nothing, you know, like what, hum sare insaan hain, hum sare ek hain. So and I wanted to represent them truthfully, so I didn't want to do the whole high, because this is not what they do at home, you know. They talk about normal things, they talk about their struggles, they talk about earning the next paycheck, where they want to feed their family, you know. To them that whole clan is the family, you know. So where the next paycheck is coming from, where how
begging,
they
do begging, na? Begging karte hain.
They revert to begging sometimes when they, of course, you know, when they don't have any other program.
They're always funny when they come up to you.
They have a wild sense of humor. They're amazing, and they're super. They're just, you know, incredible people. I mean, incredible, and
super repressed.
They've got such personalities. They're happy. You know, they show a face, and you speak to them, and you'll see the pleasantry in them. You know, they won't cry and crib about anything. They're also very proud. So I mean,
Yeah.
of course, they have troubles and they
Yeah.
have issues, and the
Mm.
government doesn't own them, and those are all the issues there.
Mm.
But they will always make sure that you're comfortable and you're having a good
Yeah.
time, and you are always happy in their presence.
Right.
They're so I mean, that's what I felt.
Okay. And what are you
I
doing
could
right
be
now?
wrong,
अभी
but
क्या
this is
कर
my
रहे हो?
experience.
अभी क्या कर रहे हो?
अभी मैं थोड़ा break ले रहा हूँ.
Volleyball.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, I'm working. I'm just reading a few scripts.
Okay.
And I'm taking my time doing it because I was just really burnt out
I know.
last year until this Eid. So then I wanted to take a few months off. So, but
Okay.
I've started reading some scripts,
Okay.
and hopefully within, I think next month, inshallah, I'll start.
Okay. Is there a lady love?
There.
I've been seeing you around with the lady love. It's not just me.
Maybe a lot of people have been seeing me around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this one, is this the one?
Yeah.
Let's
we'll
see.
We'll
Well,
see.
good luck.
Huh?
Good
Thank
luck.
you. Yeah.
I don't like to gossip, but,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm always happy for people.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
and we're hopefully wherever it takes
Yeah.
you, whatever makes you happy and wherever it goes,
Thank
I
you.
would be happy for
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, now tell me about this one big dream that you still have and that you still want to do.
Oh
We can close on that note, unless you want to talk about something else.
no, I mean, one big dream has always been,
Do you want to do Hollywood?
yeah.
Yay!
That's
Do you want to do sci-fi? ये देखो ये तो मुझे समझ आ गया. I've got to
science
know you
fiction.
today.
I want to be Superman.
Yeah.
But
Only-
pipe dreams. I mean, the reality of it. That when you grow older, then you
But
realize.
you have
no,
to
okay,
manifest.
well, manifest. Yeah.
Manifest.
Maybe one
Good
day I'll be a
energy.
Pakistani superhero or something.
not?
But I know my roots are here in Pakistan.
Yeah.
I know very much so.
Yeah.
Okay, मैंने यहीं रहना है.
Mm.
This is my, and if I become something, inshallah, like internationally, I will always still be very much, a Pakistani actor who wants to do good. I want this industry to flourish, and I really want Pakistan to be up there in the top filmmaking countries in the world. Like
I think
Iranian
we can
cinema.
be.
We are definitely. We have the talent.
Glass work. I mean, this is what I'm saying.
Plus, we just need to believe in each other and support each other. I think
Yeah.
the support and
Yeah.
the belief structure around everything we do. But then how we got here, but we've just become such a society where we have problems with everyone and everything, and we
Yeah.
can't just be happy for people
I
for
think
what they
we're-
do. And
we've
we
been-
really need to just forget that and be happy for someone, happy for the country.
Yeah.
Khair, no one's happy these days, but
But but I've also seen things, I've seen, because I'm a different generation. I've been.
youth, of course, have seen
I've
everything.
been where
You-
the boy
Yeah.
pop band came out and I did the first concert. I've been where we did the first modeling, and
Yeah.
this was a time of Ziaul Haq, and a very difficult, the worst time.
Yeah.
And then I see the little rebellion in the young people who are creating things
Yeah.
because they believe in it.
Right.
We were talking about that as well. So I see this young, the glasswork, and I see the
Amazing.
work of Joyland, and I see all of this and people breaking those barriers, and I think it just has to continue.
It has to continue
Yeah.
and has to be a lot more.
You don't. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter कि government आपको support कर रही है कि मुल्क आपको. It's just अंदर से निकलती है creativity और हट के निकलती है.
I just feel like we just need to keep on working and doing a lot
Yeah.
more work. And I sometimes listen when we're doing dramas. There are a lot of people who are like, what are you trying to? What is your message? Now it's a very important thing that every drama has to have a message. And I'm from a very different background of thinking. Like my school of thought is that entertainment is a piece of entertainment. Of course, you have to depict a certain society, and sometimes you write about certain vices in the society or certain instances where society is done well, but there's always been it's always come from somewhere, right? And you have to show it in order to show the successes, and you have to show the villains in order to show the champions. This has been, you have to show
I
that.
agree with you. The
So,
good and the evil
the good and the
together.
evil, but sometimes you just have it's sometimes you're just making a piece of entertainment.
Just
वही बात आ
laugh.
जाती है ना कि आपका एजेंडा क्या है. Sometimes the agenda is just a piece of entertainment, so people enjoy it, have a laugh, enjoy karo. There's no message behind anything.
Sometimes just a silly romance.
It
That's
can
what I
just
do.
be that,
That's what I do. This is what I think entertainment is. Sometimes it can be thought-provoking,
Yeah.
like Joyland.
Yeah.
Or it can be just a simple Pare Hut Love. Yeah, the other ones that you've done. वो बड़ी अच्छी फिल्में थी तुम्हारी. कौन सी थी जो मुझे तो बहुत मजे.
I mean, I remember.
हानिया वाली कौन सी थी जो भी मैं देख के आई थी.
पर्दे में रहने दो.
वो भी मुझे अच्छी लगी थी.
वो बहुत अच्छी थी.
It was just joyful film.
It had a message, but it was,
It was a joyful film.
it was a film. Janan was just, about Pashtuns. They're just like bringing Pashtuns into the fold and talking about, how Pashtuns are normal people. That was the message. But it was a fun film. It had like, heroes and villains, and it had song and dance, but it was a piece of entertainment. And I feel at the end of the day, we must not lose that. इतना कुछ हो रहा होता है जिंदगी में.
We need that.
Just this an escape. I know कि मैं जब घर पे बैठा होता हूँ, मुझे नहीं देखना है पॉलिटिक्स मुझे देखना है अपने मैं कार्टून्स देखता हूँ, तो मुझे साईफाई देखना है, मुझे स्टार वॉर्स देखना है, मुझे स्टार ट्रेक देखना है, मुझे ये सारी चीज़ें देखनी है, क्योंकि मैंने स्विच ऑफ करना है, मुझे वो देखना है, बस एंटरटेनमेंट देखना है. अब अगर मैं इधर भी जाके देखना शुरू कर मैसेजेस ढूंढना शुरू कर दूँ, तो sometimes it's nice to have that. So sometimes we should just let this happen. हो रहा है, शुक्र है कि हो रहा है, because चलने दो अच्छा है, और होता रहे. मैं तो कहता हूँ कि एंटरटेनमेंट बढ़ना चाहिए. बैन मत करें,
सपोर्ट करो.
बिल्कुल बैन मत करें. 4 फिल्में लगती हैं एक ईद पे, और उसके बाद फिर अगले ईद तक कुछ नहीं आता. तो ये फिर हम कैसे ग्रो करेंगे?
Yeah, exactly. I agree. So I think I think we do.
Dagabaz Dil.
Which?
Latest movie.
दगाबाज दिल.
वो कब आ रही है?
वो तो आके चली भी गई
है. मैंने तो देखी
तो
भी नहीं. अल्लाह कब आई थी?
तो
मैं यहाँ नहीं थी.
तो हाँ, ये the last film I did was अभी अप्रैल में ईद पे निकली थी, दगाबाज दिल.
वो तो जल्दी में वजाहत ने बनाई. वजाहत की फिल्म
वो हमने
अच्छा
लिटरली 4 महीनों में बनाई है. From script read to the actual final film.
Edited.
4 months.
Wow.
Which proves कि 4 महीनों में भी फिल्म एक बन सकती है. और बड़ी अच्छी मजे की फन फिल्म बन सकती है. और लोग आए देखने, and it has done good business. And it was just a very light, it was it's about this jinn that falls in love with the girl, and he's my best friend. It's a very light film, and had no agenda. But it was just a really fun film to shoot. I got to work with a lot of talented people, including Mavish Hayat, who I really admire. And I did we shot it, and we got over and done with it, and people really liked it. And we should have continuous films like this. We can have several films come out. Every producer can start making these films and just shooting them. At least we'll have a thriving cinema at some point. They don't have to be a serious film or anything like that. It should be fun for people to enjoy. And then if someone wants to make another film that's serious, then that's up to them as well. There's nothing wrong with it.
Sahi.
Yeah.
I will watch Dagabaz
Dil. I think TV pe आई थी. I don't know if
I don't know. अभी तक
out yet on television.
I wasn't here in April. That's why I missed it.
Yeah.
And I told Wajahat also I will watch it.
Yeah, I don't think you were I didn't see you at the premiere.
No, I wasn't. Yeah. I usually come to films. I love films.
Yeah.
I love films.
I try not to miss them either.
Yeah. I really support everybody,
Absolutely.
So and I also do the PR for them, because I think गुंजल की मैंने की थी, फिर मैंने उसकी की थी टकसाली गेट की.
ये दोनों मुझसे मिस हो गए. I really wanted to watch them.
Yeah, I think it was
really
good
hope,
movies. They're good movies.
I really want to watch them as well. I feel like that's also something that we really need to work on, getting our films out there for the public to see after they're off the cinema. फिर और कहाँ देखें,
That's true.
There's something we really need to work on.
Yeah. So on that note, guys, don't forget to watch films and support films in Pakistan. And don't forget to watch this episode of FY podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, if you have any comments, do pass them on to us. We would love to read your feedback. I would like to thank Ali Rahman. I am very, very pleased to meet this young man. Actually, getting to know him. This is the only way I get to know people. I feel like that.
Yeah,
मुझे
it
नहीं
is-
पता होता.
It's a great way to have a conversation, just to have a conversation.
Just
on
you
things.
and I. It's
Yeah,
not even
yeah.
like और
It's a
10
great
लोग
medium.
बैठे हैं और कोई socially हम मिल रहे हैं और hello
Yeah.
hi हो रही है और पार्टी हो रही है. वो वहाँ पे नहीं बात होती ना गपशप
बिल्कुल नहीं होती, हाँ.
है ना?
वो आप इतने लोग होते हैं,
Yeah.
like, you really get, like, I think 5 minutes with each person.
Yeah, and I think also really respect and appreciate everything you told us about migration and all the illegal, because I don't know these things, and speaking up on also saving energy, which is very important. So do not forget to switch off those lights and those ACs and heaters. And
Heaters, well, we have gas heaters, so...
yeah, with those you have to
Those we
switch
have to
off.
switch off,
Okay,
yeah.
that's very dangerous.
Hello, my name is Ali Rahman Khan, and don't forget to watch the FY podcast, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.